Hi guys, it's Shami from Crafts Names and Things. So today we're going to do a craft that I'm super excited about. It's how to make altered tickets, and I'm going to do a whole series of these kind of videos. But the reason why I'm making these is because I like to make handmade embellishments for my pocket letters. So I have about 3 due. So one thing that I make is altered tickets, and they're super simple to make. I just went to the dollar store and I got just regular tickets like you would use at a carnival. They're red and they have ticket on them. You guys have seen them before. And I just covered them with my handmade gesso. I did a coating on the top where the ticket part is with my homemade gesso. And then on the back I just did a mixture of a metallic paint and some white paint just to cover it up a little bit. I didn't want them fully covered or anything like that. But this is just a really great thing to add to a pocket letter, I think. Yeah. It's just really fun, and you can make them in huge batches. And this is just one style that I do. I do like to leave these a little plain, so they're just painted with a little bit of napkin and book page, and then I just put an inspirational word on them. Like this one says love. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully my camera will focus. But they just say all sorts of things. Joyful, be inspired, joy, hope, that kind of thing. And then the person can embellish them further, like they can add, you know, like a flower or something like that, or a button or whatever they want. And they're flat, so they fit into the pocket letter pockets very well. So that's what these will be used for. I will do more videos, as I said, with more complex designs for altered tickets because they're so much fun to make. So what I have here is just some paint, and I have this decoupage sealer, and then I just have some words that I printed off from my computer that are inspirational, and then I just have my tissue paper scraps in my chocolate box that you guys have seen before. So let's get started. This is super duper simple. So I'm just going to rip these up. And feel free, you know, to alter this however you like. I will show you more ideas in the future, but I just kind of wanted to give you an overview here. So what I'm going to do is I just have some book pages, some vintage book page that I have in my stash, and I just cut down a little bit of that to a little bit so that it's in the middle of the page. Be closer so you can see. Just like that. And this homemade gesso does have lots of texture, but I really like my homemade gesso. I love that it adds texture to the things that I make. So yours might be smoother if you're using the store-bought ones, and that's good, but mine has a lot of bumps in it. And you'll see that even in the finished product, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm just going to take it, stick it down, and I just love the book page coming through the tags. So I love book pages in general. So I love books. So I have a ton of them. So it's like one of my favorite things ever. Just take that and go like that. Alrighty. Then we just want to kind of press that down a little bit. Put kind of a top coat on top, just like that. Okay, and then I just have some tissue paper here. This one has roses. I got it from the dollar store, so that's what I'm going to put down first. I should use a wider paintbrush. So on this one, I'm going to kind of go over it kind of thick because it looks like it's going to cover quite a bit. Okay, just like that. So I'm just going to lay this right on top and just kind of smooth it over. And I'm not worried, like I'm not separating it. This is just an all-over kind of design, which is kind of cool. So it saves you time. You can get a lot more done. And then I'm just going to take it and just trim off that part. And then I can turn it over and I can trim off the excess on the top too. Sometimes I wait till the end, but this is a little bit bigger than before. On the other ones, you'll see that I just did just a small strip of tissue paper, and then I painted the edges. Yeah. Just go like that. Okay. And then I am going to put a coating of my decoupage or Mod Podge right on top. just like that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then now I'm going to take and I'm going to cut out my words. And I can kind of see on the edges like where they're going to be divided into tickets. So let me bring you in a little bit more. Sorry, I have you in a little bit, but let's bring it up nice and close here. So I just have these inspirational words that I printed off on my computer. Just cherish, love, laugh, that kind of thing. I'm just going to cut them down a little bit. And I'm going to have one word for each ticket. And as I said, these are just a fun embellishment for someone to use. They can further embellish them if they want, or they can just put them on their art journal page. So I love altered tickets. They're so cool. And they're so simple and fun and easy to make, and you can make them in big batches, and it's a great embellishment that you can give to someone. And I use tissue paper. You could absolutely use napkins too, yeah, for this project. And then I just take it, you see, am I in frame here? I'm working, you can't see anything, and I'm just going to stick it down. And I kind of like to stick it to the side just like that. Okay? And then I just kind of go down. Ready? And I'm going to continue to do that with all of them. And you'll see that there's a little bit of edge on the bottom. So I'm going to dry this off after I put my words in. And I'm just being careful to make sure that, you know, I kind of know where the perforated lines are to make sure that I'm just getting one word on each ticket. And you can do them in the middle. I kind of like to do them at one side so they can put, you know, whatever they want on the end, kind of. Oops, and that one I got on the line, so we'll move that over a little bit. Perfect. I just need to trim this one down just a little bit further. Okay, and that one is fine, so we're going to our next ticket right here. And this one says life. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Oops. That should be fine. Okay, and then I should have one more word. So give is that one. Alrighty, so that we'll put right down here. Give. Okay. And we have love too. We'll stick that down there. Just want to make sure. Love. Give. Actually, we don't need another one. We're perfectly fine. Okay, cool. I'm just going to kind of get those scraps out of the way. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to paint the edge right along here. Okay. And I'm sorry that my camera is not focusing right. I need to get another one, but I have to wait a bit. Okay, so here I just have some gold metallic paint, and that's kind of what I like to edge it in. So I'm just going to take my paint, and I'm just going to kind of edge my edges out a little bit, kind of like it all the way around. And hopefully you get the gist of what I'm doing at least. I'll have to get one of those fancy HD cameras. You guys will be like, wow. Alrighty. Oops. And I got some stuff on my glove there. Okay. Just like that. So I think that those are perfect the way they are, so you just allow them to dry, and you have these beautiful handmade embellished tickets. Aren't those pretty? Gorgeous. And I just love them. And then all I do, let me bring up close so you can see that one. See how the paper like comes through? All I do just to finish them off is what I love to do with everything, is just take my ink pad. If you don't have ink, you can absolutely use black pen. I just like for it to have a little bit of a border. And I have one of my makeup sponges. Okay, cool. And you make sponges, you just cut off the end, or if you have some hard paint, and you're ready to go. Then I just take my ink pad and I just go around the edges. And I just love, that gives it kind of an antique, old look to it. And that's how I finish them off. And you just have a beautiful little ticket that you can stick behind one of your pockets in your pocket letters, or include in Happy Mail, and it's something that someone can further embellish. So they're so much fun. And it has a beautiful word of encouragement on it, and support and love. So I think that it makes a really cool gift. And I will have more videos about how to make altered tickets, because I'm really enjoying making them. And the front is pretty, and so is the back. So cool. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. But hopefully everything was self-explained. You can use whatever kind of tissues you want. You can use napkins. I just keep all my lightweight papers in this little box over here. And I just use vintage sheets and just those tickets that you get from the dollar store. And they turn out pretty fabulous. I love the way that they look. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.